In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally or do you hang on to your seeds? 14 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 4.
Okay, let's get real for a second. At the end of the last episode, I realized that there was some footage missing because I didn't have footage of the voting booth from the final 7. When I went to start working on the final 6, I realized that I was also missing an angle on the greenhouse challenge. This one, over here, the camera I was on, I'm positive it was filming. For whatever reason, I don't have the memory card that was in that camera. We checked the internal memory of our cameras. I checked every single memory card that I could find. Don't know where it is. However, we still have the vast majority of the footage. It turns out that memory card was missing for a couple rounds now, but honestly, I thought that the episodes still flowed fine. So anyway, in order to help fill in some of the gaps for these last couple rounds, we had our final 6 send in some post-game confessionals so that we could fill in the gaps. We have them to help tell the story if necessary. You know, we ultimately are an amateur production. I'm very proud of our episodes, and I am very proud of this one as well. So here's some more Greenhouse 4. I'll let the players set the stage.
It's scary that we're in the final 6 because this is the last simple round. Everything is easy. We have a 5. We're going against a 1. What are the 5 going to do? They're going to get out the 1. Boom. But then what happens after that? We're left with just 5. Our 5. The Queen's Gambit. And that is terrifying.
I feel so bad. We've been working towards this final 5 for a couple rounds now. Ruby just has to go.
I think at this point, it's in my best interest to get this round to go through as fast as possible. The less time that anyone has to talk to each other, the less time we can get anyone scheming. So I think that we're going to try to just expedite this. I know that someone's going to have to break the news to Ruby, and that's probably not going to go over well. So I'm not exactly sure where we're going from there.
But just know that I hope y'all make it to the end.
So I was just telling her.
I'm not.
You're not? Do you know you're the next target?
So between us, just because, like, I did backstab y'all last round.
Yeah.
Like.
Who do you have a final deal with? Do you?
I'm just guaranteed safety at 5. Greenhouse is.
Are we at 7 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm the next target.
I don't know how to flip.
Or are you guaranteed safety by all 5 of them?
I just had a conversation with Ruby, and I spilled my guts to her. I told her how I am aligned with Gavin, Kim, Ross, and Dylan. We've been a final 5 for a while, and unfortunately, she's going this round.
When Seth went home, I knew that it was either me or John Michael next. Like, I knew in the back of my mind, but I wasn't really willing to accept it. And so then when Kelby told me that I was next during the final 7 round, I just it felt like a sucker punch to the gut, because I really didn't see it coming. I didn't know that alliance existed, which is ridiculous. Like, so many people tried to tell me that that alliance was there. I don't know how I didn't see it, but somehow in the moment, like, I had no idea that they were as tight as they were, let alone like as tight as they were for as long as they were. And so I wouldn't call it a blindside because it wasn't. It's not like I was working super closely with any of those people, but it definitely was like I didn't necessarily see it coming, although I should have. But I also had so much blind trust in Kelby that when she told me that I was the person going next, I just and she phrased it as like you are next, there's nothing you can do about it, we are so tight, it's over.
4 players were competing in the Greenhouse Challenge this week, with the last 2 flowers sitting out. The game was tic-tac-toe, and players paired up into teams. The winning team would then compete again for the top 2 spots in the greenhouse, with the bottom 2 players competing for the 3rd spot in the greenhouse. Kim and Dylan won the first round against Gavin and Ruby, so Kim and Dylan are definitely going in the greenhouse this week.
Playing that greenhouse challenge with Ruby, knowing that she was going home, felt so bad. So bad. So we just split up into teams. I volunteered first to be on a team with Ruby, to try and work in jury vote. I don't know, but also because I feel bad. Like I don't know. I just feel so bad. I wish there was something I could do to stop Ruby from going, but there's nothing I can do.
Yes, so Gavin and Ruby, as a reminder, you are playing for your chance to be in the greenhouse. Okay, on your marks, get set.
I didn't want to just completely destroy her in tic-tac-toe, like as another kick in the ass right before she's out. So I was like, running a little slow, and then there was a part where she didn't understand the rules, and I stopped and waited for her to catch back up when she, figured out what was going on, and the crew was like, Gavin, you can keep going, and I was like, no, I'm waiting for Ruby.
Yeah, on this side. Okay, alright, keep going.
Yes.
That's gonna be a hard cut.
Alright, congratulations to Gavin. Gavin, you will be member number 3 in the greenhouse, choosing first. On your marks, get set, tic-tac-toe. That means, I'm sorry. Okay, on your mark, get set. No, I'm gonna say go. On your mark, get set, go. Dylan, first place in the greenhouse, you pick last. Kim, second place, we'll pick second. Shall we go to the greenhouse?
Wait.
Should we finish putting these up first?
Yeah.
We're good? I think that might have been the best case scenario.
I was trying to let her get there just to have her seats at the end, but
This is better, actually, because now we have more seeds. If Dylan tries to pull something crazy, we fly trap him now. If everything goes as planned, we go through this round quickly, and Ruby goes, and then we fly trap Dylan next round. And then we still have a bunch of leftover seeds to get rid of Kim.
Okay.
I will forewarn you, but I only told y'all two. I told Ruby that she was a target this round.
Okay. I was planning on telling her soon anyway.
Okay.
I do
That's why
want to
she
have a
was crying
one-on-one
on
with
the
her.
couch, and I was like, I told her how I was working with her and Anthony and John Michael and them as well. But whenever it came down to Seth's round to go, I had to choose between the two sides, and there was more on the side of Gavin, Kim, Ross, and Dylan. So that is why I made that decision.
So, Kelby broke the news to Ruby, which is crazy to me that she had to break the news to her. I thought it was blatantly obvious that there's 5 of us who are running this house and have been running this house for most of the game. The Queen's Gambit, you got me, you got Ross, you got Kelby, Dylan, Kim. And the 6th person here is Ruby. And she's just now finding this out, now that it's her against us 5. I feel so bad. I feel fucking terrible. She was crying at the end of the last vote out, or during the vote out, because apparently Kelby had just told her what was going down, and oh my god.
Are we still Queen's Gambit accepted?
I still love that.
Better be.
Love us.
Let me get a little group hug.
We should. We seem to be doing well with the Queen's Gambit accepted. Me, Gavin, and Kelby seem strong. I don't think Dylan or Kim are aware of this little side alliance that we have, and we're gonna keep it that way until we can't keep it that way anymore. Hopefully this round we can get Ruby out and get to the final 5 like we've all wanted.
All right, everyone, welcome to the greenhouse. I know we're a little out of breath.
Yeah.
But, you know, you'll get some water and then you'll get a new power. So that should help.
Yeah.
So you came in first place, so you will pick last. Second place will pick second. Gavin, you get to choose your choice between the sunflower, the rose, and 2 seeds. You will pick first, and then you guys will have the option to steal. So I trust both of you with power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Gavin has chosen 2 seeds for himself. Kim, you can either take the 2 seeds from Gavin or select sunflower or rose. Each will nominate a player. Sunflower will nominate first, and that player will receive a seed.
Also, I will say next round is the final 5, and everyone competes in final 5.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll do rose.
Do rose. Okay.
Sunflower.
And you want the sunflower?
Let's do it.
Easy peasy. All right, there we go. There's our greenhouse, and we'll give you some time before nominations.
Let's go.
Okay.
Should put these in my cup.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to use this round as like get people to talk to me so that when I'm on jury, I can tell people, I don't know, I can pull for people that I like better than others or whatnot.
I know it's part of the game, but I just wish you hadn't promised me so much. And like, I asked you multiple times if you felt like I could trust Kim. If I could trust
I
Dylan.
don't. Okay, like, out of everyone, I trust Ross.
So, there's no changing, I'm going home.
Dylan would have to do something crazy right here.
Okay.
If you want a shot, I don't think anything's gonna change.
Okay.
But Dylan would have to go AWOL on us.
Okay.
Like, I know you asked me about Kim. I didn't talk to her much. It was always a while.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it was ever like blood.
You got seats?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, no. Whenever you asked me about Kim, I promise you, like, I've not talked game with her except for whenever I was asking her about what she wanted me to do with her game chip.
Okay.
Like, yes, we talked as a collective, but I'm more comfortable with you than I am with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just...
So do I even have a chance? Or probably not, honestly. Because you have to go to the house. I get that, 100%. But...
do you have any seeds?
I had 3 before last round. I have an inkling that maybe John Michael gave me his. Maybe. I don't know.
I would think that.
But I kind of feel like even if I make it through this round, I'm going next. So regardless, I don't think I have any chance of making top 3 anymore. Because if that group of 5 of y'all stay strong, even if I somehow get through...
Dylan going after Ross and Gavin. So, like, everyone's kind of getting nervous about Dylan. I don't know. I think the plan is to Venus flytrap him.
This round or the next one?
Depending what he does. If he does anything this round. But I don't know. I just don't want you to hate me and think I lied to you.
I don't. You had to play your game. I get it. I don't hate you at all.
But like, anything you asked me, I really didn't like lie.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you feel like I did, then tell me, and I will clear it up as best I can.
I had no idea.
I know.
That was a group.
Literally, it was solidified for me on the Seth elimination.
Okay.
For me. I was literally in between both.
So, have they been in on everything? Like, were you telling them our plans?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think so.
Okay.
We'll have to watch back.
Yeah. So, like, my Anthony move, they all knew about it and that I was in on it.
I didn't tell anyone.
But I told Dylan and
well, then I
Gavin,
was told.
So, yeah.
I was told, but I didn't tell anyone.
Okay. And if I uprooted myself, chances are, with the numbers I'll have,
Ross has,
a lot.
Between us, a lot. He's been stockpiling.
So, okay.
So, I just want to be so honest with
you.
Any
no, I
question
appreciate
you have.
it. It's kind of like, if I'm gonna go out anyways, do I make a splash? Or do I let it happen? Like, do I try to do a Venus flytrap type of deal?
Good job, first off. Good job. Are we still sticking with the plan?
Yeah. Ruby's the target here, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We've told her as much that we had the 5 and that we have the votes.
Yeah.
And that it's happening. So she knows it's happening.
Okay.
Oh my god. I can feel myself starting to cry right now just because I'm waiting to talk to her one-on-one.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to her too.
So I don't know which one of who's going to go up next to her. I don't think it matters.
So
Probably not.
I'm
Gonna
gonna
do you?
That's fine.
Everybody.
You haven't been in the hot seat
That's
yet.
fine.
You're the pawn for this round.
That's fine.
You get the seed from my thing.
Yep.
So you'll have to nominate Ruby.
We can't let you get to jury saying, I've never been nominated.
That's
we
completely
can't have
fair.
that.
Yeah.
It's completely
No,
fair.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty straightforward. Kelby, where is she?
She's trying to get things straightened out with Ruby.
Okay.
So this is what I propose, and y'all tell me if y'all like this, if y'all don't like this. I say we get through this round. I feel bad for Ruby. I want to try to make it as comforting with her as possible. But let's get through it. Let's kind of move through it, and let's get to the. But let's not take too much time starting to seam on each other yet.
Yeah.
Yes, let's wait. Let's wait.
Let's get to the 5
I
and then
get
take
it.
it out.
And
I feel like it's sort of like disrespectful to Ruby too. for us to
Correct.
start
Let's
playing
give
it.
her her
Yeah.
due, and she knows what's happening. Let's get through it, and then let's kill each
Yeah.
other.
Completely agree.
Okay.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
this was fun.
I know.
This was a power 5, guys.
Look at us.
Woo!
We actually.
We're missing Kelby.
I know. We'll
This is the
do
Queen's
it.
Gambit.
Starting
Made
next-
the Rand.
I do think it would be better for both your game and my game to keep you in. But I don't think.
Are you bullshitting me?
No, I'm not saying
Okay.
I'm moving forward with that.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, like, legitimately.
Okay.
I'm not just like trying to make you feel like I legitimately think it would be better for both
If
of
the
us.
cards laid out differently,
Yes.
it would.
to
Yeah.
be in the game. But if I did that now, pulled that move,
I know. I get it.
that would be all those jury votes.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
So just for, it
I
sucks
understand. I understand. Yeah.
because I can see there's like we're so close to having a path where like me and you go stay together, and I
Yeah.
would love for that to happen. I keep telling Ruby, like, I wish there was some way we could work together. I wish there was some way we could keep you in this game. And that's true. I do wish I could keep Ruby here, but it does not help my game to keep her, no matter how much that tears me up. I feel like Ruby might be the most precious person in this household. Maybe, her and Caleb are like the two people that if I had to give my life for them, I would do it without a thought. There's a huge alliance at the beginning of those 5, or us 5 plus Caleb, Brock, and Seth.
Okay.
So huge majority, which is why round 2, we flipped on Brock and got him out. But I was the main one that flipped from that alliance.
Okay.
And I fucked the whole thing up.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that, I think, blurred the line so much because they were ready to plow through, get you out, get Anthony out,
Okay.
get John Michael out. And I'm really glad.
So I
That
mean,
went down
all
like
things
it did.
considered, I made it pretty far.
You did. You did. And then eventually along the way somehow us
I get
find
it.
that together.
Yeah, I get it for sure. I mean, it's a game. Like, I totally understand. Obviously, I wish it was different.
I know.
Are you wavering at all? Okay. Can you talk to them two for 1 second?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Can you scoot the chair?
I'm not gonna put my seeds in either of your name, just to a little insurance to make sure y'all vote to keep me in. Because
Okay,
if I go with my 9, it's gonna be tougher for y'all versus Kim. But if I was doing the math in there. I think we have 21. Flat trap it'll cost 7. That'll leave us with plenty to get.
Who are you doing it to?
The flat trap.
Your seats. Oh, you're not giving them to anybody. Okay,
Correct.
yeah, that's
my
smart.
insurance
I was going to say
policy.
that's. Yeah.
So hopefully y'all vote to keep me in.
Yes.
Greenhouse is a formality next game. We get to auction. I buy the flat trap. Dylan goes home.
Yep.
We get to the 4, and the only thing that matters then are seeds and banked votes. We should still have the vast majority of them.
Yeah, I gave my seats to Kim last turn in case I was gone. So I just remembered I need to, so I'm getting them back.
You need to
from
get
her
those back.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
After this.
So get those back, and then we should have the vast majority. I think it's fair if it costs 7, I'll put up 3 for fly trap. You each put up 2.
Okay.
That way we each have our own seeds.
Yeah.
To make sure nothing crazy is going on.
Kim has a bunch. She can outbid.
She could outbid 7. How high can she go?
I don't know.
She can't outbid 21.
No. No.
So we do that. We because that's the thing. I could go get myself off, or do a seed count, but that's wasting seeds that we need when it's 4 of us left,
Yeah.
and we need to outbid Kim. And I don't want to waste seeds.
Okay.
Oh, we're talking about for Final Four. We're
Final
deciding
Four.
who votes.
Correct.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't know who's lying to me, but I don't know if it's y'all, but Dylan just told me y'all have a Final Four without me.
That's incorrect. Well, no.
We did at one point.
He might think that we do.
That is. That was something that was talked about like long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He still thinks it's happening
He's
because
still
that's what we're telling.
correct.
Okay.
But legitimately, I was like just thinking about it. I think us 3 like have a good. It'll be a good.
I think it's
it'll be a
gonna-
fair fight.
We have good each jury arguments to make, and I just like you guys. I mean, not that I dislike
Yes.
anyone, but
even I'd be okay.
it's
losing
you know what's
either.
nice, honestly, is like if we have to fly trap someone, I'm glad we're fly trapping Dylan, who was the first to start talking about.
Yes.
Other people.
Because that's what happens.
I wasn't talking about 3. I was gonna get down to 5 and then let's go, but he
Yeah.
kind of made it easy on us. Like he put himself up, and then we get to tell Kim, this is not a product of you. This is a product of Dylan including you in something that unfortunately drove us 3 together.
Yes.
And so this is what it is. So we vote, y'all vote Ruby out this round.
Yeah.
We go into next round with a bunch of seeds. If y'all vote me out, y'all go in with significantly
No,
less.
I'm
We're not.
We go in next round a bunch of seeds. Greenhouse is a formality. I Venus fly trap Dylan immediately once we get to auction. It doesn't matter who he nominates or who anyone nominates. He gets out. We're down to Final Four. We have more seeds than Kim. We vote Kim out.
Okay.
You're Venus fly trapping.
Yeah. Well, we
Our seats.
right.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, can I come?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I already told both of them this. I just kind of wanted to come relay it to you too, so you hear it from me. No hard feelings. Like,
I'm glad. I'm glad
I
to
get
hear
it. I get it. It's a game.
I consider you a friend. I really
yeah,
do.
Yeah, I mean, I told all of it. I know I didn't seem super happy at the banishment and during the challenge. I was just recovering from it.
You
so.
shouldn't. You don't have to be happy.
You don't,
I mean,
you don't have to apologize
yeah,
either.
exactly.
So,
it's okay to not be happy about the fact that the game
yeah.
is coming to an end.
And like, I'm saying essentially the same thing to everybody. It's more of my little like goodbye. But knowing now that y'all have been together like since the start, I feel like the fact that I made it so far.
It's incredible.
It's fun that I was like the last one standing.
That's
so
right.
in my eyes, I'm the winner.
All right, final 6. I see some long faces here. Let's turn those frowns upside down. Or we can just nominate 2 people for banishment. Let's start there and then we'll see where we go. Okay, perfect. So, Sunflower will nominate first. Dylan?
I'm going to nominate Ross. We talked about this.
Ross, you have been nominated for banishment and will receive a seed at the auction. Our Rose will now nominate someone else for banishment. Kim?
And we also talked about this. Ruby.
Ruby has been nominated for banishment. All right, our 2 nominees are Ross and Ruby.
The auction is mostly on the bad camera. Nobody bids for anything. Ruby gives her 4 seeds to Kelby. This puts Kelby at 11 seeds. Dylan is still at 0 seeds. And Kim returns 3 seeds to Gavin. Kim has 11 seeds left, Gavin has 5 seeds, and nominee Ross has 10.
Looking back on it now, I think they were starting to crack, and I could have inserted myself into it and stirred some stuff up, but I was just so exhausted and admitted defeat, essentially. Kind of wish I hadn't, but yeah, that's what happened with that.
Just one last explanation, so you know I'm not bullshitting. Like, I literally have thought through every scenario of how I can keep you in.
It's okay, Bill. It's okay.
I know. Like, we could get enough for Flytrap right now and get Ross out, because I think Ross is who's going to win the game. I think Ross is going to win the game.
I will say I just gave all of my seeds to Kelby.
Okay. But the reason we can't do that because we
So
can
I don't
easily
have
get
seeds,
enough.
yeah.
We could get enough easily. Ross has 9 seeds, so he could outbid
How many
us.
do you have?
5?
Save that for the next round.
I know.
Save it for the next round.
I know.
I'm telling you that Kelby has my seeds because I had a loyalty to her and because she is the one who revealed to me.
Yes.
Don't reveal that to the rest of the group. I think you and Kelby can do well.
Okay, thank you. Also, no, I'm not. I feel like it looked like everybody was just coming to talk to you because you were going home.
No, I know. It's no.
I was planning
it's
on
okay.
telling
It's
you
okay.
if Kelby
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I knew it was gonna happen anyways. So just you two are the only 2 people that I would consider voting for sure. Just know that. So
I think us 2 will.
I think if you and Kelby protect each other, you'll do very well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
But I told her straight up, like, we could do that in theory. You know, we could get enough seats for the Flytrap. Ross can easily outbid us. Ross has an insane amount of seats. I don't know how many. But I know he could pull together with, I don't know, other people in the Alliance. And it's just, you know, me and Ruby against the world, it wouldn't work out.
Alright everyone, we've reached yet another banishment ceremony. Before we move to votes, our 2 nominees have one last chance to plead their case to our voters.
If there was a way to save her without necessarily getting blowback from the rest of the group, I would absolutely try to do it, because I do think Ruby's gonna stick with me more so than with Ross or Gavin.
Kick us off.
Had a great time this past few days. Met awesome people, especially you guys that are left. This has been a ton of fun. Not gonna say a single bad thing about Ruby. So hope you guys do what's in the best interest of your games. And yep.
Alright, thank you Ross. Ruby?
I agree. I have had a really good time playing with all of y'all. Y'all are all amazing players. I'm bamboozled by how amazing you are. I did not see it coming. But yeah, I've had a really good time getting to know all of you, like, personally as well. I'll just say ditto to that. Go with what's best for your game. Yeah.
Alright, thank you Ruby, thank you Ross, my 2 voters. It's time. Let's head to the door. The votes have been counted. Let's see the results. By a vote of 2-0, Ruby, you have been banished from the greenhouse.
Yes.
Thank you, Ruby, so much. Congratulations.
Can I say something?
Of course, you can say anything you
I
want.
mean, I just said this. Had a great time. Keep playing the way y'all been playing. Good luck with figuring out what to do next.
Take your pot and meet Kristen outside.
At this point, it really pained me to see Ruby go. She wasn't a part of the original Final 5, so we knew that she was gonna wound up leaving. And I'm glad that we were honest with her, and I really appreciate her for having my back and giving me a banked vote in previous rounds. Like, that really helped my game, and I have so much respect for Ruby, and she's just the best. She's such an honest player.
Oh, one last hug before it all goes to hell.
The one moment that we've been kind of ignoring in our minds. for the whole game, ever since we formed this alliance. Like, yeah, we'll get to Final 5 eventually, and we'll figure it out when we get there. That's what they always say. We'll figure it out when we get there. Soon we're gonna have to figure it out. And I don't want anyone to go, but it seems pretty clear what the final 3 is gonna be. It's gonna be me, Ross, and Kelby. And that's because us 3 agreed we'd have a final 3. Yeah, we did that this morning. And I'm staying strong with it. I mean, Ross has been my number 1 since day 1. Well, Ross and Kim. One last round of feeling okay, and then everything is going to go to hell. God.